Are you curious about the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world? From drug trafficking and human trafficking to extortion and cybercrime, these groups are involved in a wide range of illegal activities that pose a significant threat to public safety and security. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the top 5 most dangerous underworld groups in the world. From the brutal tactics of the Yakuza in Japan to the violent influence of MS-13 in Central America, we'll explore the history, activities, and impact of these powerful criminal organizations. So, buckle up and get ready for a deep dive into the world of organized crime as we explore the top 5 most dangerous underworld groups in the world. Number 1. Yakuza. The Yakuza is a Japanese organized crime syndicate that has been around for centuries, with its roots dating back to the Edo period. The Yakuza is not an underground secret society, and their activities are well known in Japan, despite being illegal. The Yakuza is made up of several clans or families known as Yakuza families or Yakuza organizations, each with its own hierarchy and code of conduct. The Yakuza is involved in various criminal activities, including but not limited to extortion, racketeering, smuggling, prostitution, gambling, drug trafficking, and arms dealing. They have also been linked to the financial markets and have been known to engage in money laundering. The Yakuza is known for its distinctive tattoos, which cover much of their bodies, and their traditional dress, which includes suits, fedoras, and sunglasses. They also have their own language and code of conduct, known as the Yakuza Way or Ninkyo, which places great emphasis on honor, loyalty, and respect. The Yakuza has a reputation for violence, and members are often involved in physical altercations, both with rival gangs and with members of the public who cross them. However, the Yakuza is also known for its philanthropy and community service, and members have been known to donate money to charity and help out in disaster relief efforts. Despite their illegal activities, the Yakuza has been known to maintain a level of order and control in some areas of Japan, where they act as a kind of unofficial police force. However, the Japanese government has been cracking down on the Yakuza in recent years, making it more difficult for them to operate. Number 2. Sinaloa Cartel. The Sinaloa Cartel is a Mexican drug cartel that operates primarily in the Sinaloa region of Mexico but has a significant presence in other parts of Mexico and the United States. The cartel was founded in the 1980s by Joaquin El Chapo Guzman N, who was once considered one of the most powerful drug lords in the world. The Sinaloa cartel is involved in various criminal activities, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and arms smuggling. They are known for their ruthless tactics, including kidnapping, torture, and murder, and have been responsible for the deaths of thousands of people in Mexico. The Sinaloa cartel controls a significant portion of the illegal drug trade in the United States, particularly in the Midwest and the East Coast. They are responsible for smuggling large quantities of cocaine, methamphetamine, and heroin across the border, often using sophisticated tunnels and other methods to avoid detection. The Sinaloa cartel is known for its complex organizational structure, which includes multiple factions and leaders. However, despite internal divisions, the cartel has managed to maintain its power and influence in the region, thanks in part to its use of violence and intimidation. The Mexican government has been engaged in a long and bloody war against the Sinaloa cartel and other drug cartels in the country. The conflict has resulted in tens of thousands of deaths and has led to a wave of violence and instability in many parts of Mexico. However, despite the government's efforts, the Sinaloa cartel remains a powerful and influential criminal organization. Number 3. Camorra Mafia. The Camorra is a powerful Italian criminal organization based in the region of Campania, with its stronghold in Naples. It is one of the oldest and most powerful mafia-style criminal organizations in Italy, with a history dating back to the 19th century. The Camorra is involved in a wide range of illegal activities, including drug trafficking, extortion, money laundering, arms dealing, and human trafficking. They also control many legitimate businesses in the region, such as construction companies and waste disposal services, and use them to launder money and generate revenue. The Camorra operates through a complex network of clans or families, each with its own hierarchy and structure. They are known for their brutal tactics and use of violence, including assassinations, bombings, and kidnappings. The Camorra is also notorious for its involvement in the waste management industry, where they have been accused of dumping toxic waste illegally and causing serious environmental damage. The Camorra has been the subject of numerous investigations and crackdowns by Italian law enforcement agencies, but they have proven difficult to eradicate. The organization is deeply entrenched in the local community and enjoys a degree of support and protection from some segments of the population. The Camorra has also been linked to other criminal organizations in Italy, such as the Sicilian Mafia and 'Ndrangheta, and has established connections with criminal groups around the world, including in the United States and South America. Their influence and power make them a significant threat to the rule of law and stability in Italy and beyond. Number 4. MS-13 Mafia. MS-13, also known as Mara Salvatrucha, is a transnational gang that originated in Los Angeles, California, in the 1980s. The gang was formed by Salvadoran immigrants, primarily as a way to protect themselves from other gangs in the area. However, the gang quickly grew in size and influence, and it is now considered one of the most dangerous and violent gangs in the world. MS-13 has a strong presence in Central America, particularly in El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala. They are also active in other parts of the world, including the United States, Canada, and Europe. The gang is involved in a wide range of criminal activities, including drug trafficking, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, and murder. They are known for their brutal tactics, which include beheadings, dismemberment, and other forms of torture. MS-13 has a highly structured organization, with a hierarchical system of leadership and a strict code of conduct. Members must abide by a set of rules and regulations, including loyalty to the gang, obedience to superiors, and a willingness to commit acts of violence. The gang's influence and power have led to clashes with law enforcement agencies in many parts of the world, and MS-13 is considered a major threat to public safety in many areas. The gang's violent tactics and willingness to use extreme force have led to a high rate of homicides and other violent crimes in areas where they are active. The United States government has designated MS-13 as a transnational criminal organization, and law enforcement agencies in many countries have made it a priority to dismantle the gang's operations. Despite these efforts, however, MS-13 remains a significant threat to public safety and security in many parts of the world. Number 5. Russian Mafia. The Russian Mafia, also known as Bratva or organized crime groups of the former Soviet Union, is a powerful criminal organization that operates primarily in Russia but also has a significant presence in other parts of the world, including Europe, North America, and Asia. The Russian Mafia is involved in a wide range of illegal activities, including drug trafficking, money laundering, human trafficking, arms dealing, and extortion. They are also known for their involvement in cybercrime, which has become a lucrative source of revenue for the organization. The Russian Mafia operates through a complex network of criminal organizations, each with its own hierarchy and structure. They are known for their ruthlessness and use of violence, including assassinations, bombings, and kidnappings. The organization is also known for its infiltration of legitimate businesses, including banks, hotels, and restaurants, which they use to launder money and generate revenue. The Russian Mafia has been linked to many high-profile crimes, including the assassination of Russian journalists and politicians, the laundering of billions of dollars through Western banks, and the hacking of computer systems of major corporations and governments. The Russian government has been engaged in a long and ongoing battle against the Russian Mafia, but their efforts have been hampered by corruption and the organization's ability to infiltrate government agencies. The organization has also established connections with other criminal groups around the world, including the Italian Mafia, Colombian cartels, and Chinese triads. The Russian mafia remains a significant threat to public safety and security in many parts of the world, and law enforcement agencies in many countries have made it a priority to dismantle the organization's operations.